Hello and welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. It's been a while. This is Trinity. Red or blue pill. Hi ho. Kermit the Frog here. Come with me and you'll see a world of who knows what. So welcome in, welcome in. Gonna be right back with you. I'm gonna share this out. Thank you for being here. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Hope you get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your favorite snack, drink, get cozy. I'll be right back with you.
Reconnecting mainframe. Augmentation programs loaded. Topside assets ready. Initiate.
Hello and welcome in. It's been a while, everybody. As a entertainment advisor, purposes only. This is just theories and thoughts and conversations, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. So do your own research and know that this is for educational entertainment purposes only. Miss everybody. So much has happened. Crazy how much has happened since just January. And here we are. Here we are in August. Hello, Douglas Novella. What's up, Trin? Hey, Mr. Garlic Man. Good to see you. Everyone, please grab yourself a drink and a snack. Kick off your shoes and socks and keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times. Sit back and enjoy the live stream. Thank you. I love it. Hey, George R. Douglas Novella. Hello. Thank you. This is complete impromptu. So what do you guys think about the Atlas conversation? I'm going to show you my X account. So right here at Trinity YouTube, if you want to find me on X. I need to get verified. I should be verified. Got so many things we could talk about. Let's see, where do I want to begin? This is always a good reminder. Hold on. Yeah.
The prize is the soul. There's a war going on with battlefields in the mind. And the prize is the soul. There's a war going on with battlefields in the mind.
Yeah, there's a war going on. Battlefields in the mind and your soul.
And the prize is the soul.
The prize is the soul. So now breaking, they're saying scientists spot several stars that appear to be wrapped by Dyson spheres. And I find this interesting because of the Atlas 3 thing. Some interesting stuff. Michael Bradbury with Mr. MBB333 said, motionless high in the sky, glowing with patterns we cannot explain. What is this? Taken by Tegan, he says. All credit to them. But what is this thing? And I'm curious where this was taken at. Doesn't say where. Okay. Well, wish I knew more. Didn't get much out of that. And of course, there was that massive quake that I think they downgraded to a 7.5. Strikes the Drake Passage near Antarctica. This was 22 hours ago. Lots going on. It's one of the most powerful quakes of 2025 so far, right between South America and Antarctica. And I'm also on Tickety Talk. I've got to be careful talking about that on this platform or on their platform. But it's I do have a what's it called? I just went blank. Where you can purchase things from me if you're interested. I have a little bit of different things on my, I want to say, showcase. That's where you can find me. So I'll just show you that real quick. Oops, where did it take me? It didn't take me where I wanted to go. Oh, that's not what I want. I wonder why it did that. That's interesting. So I'm just Trinity Red or Blue Pill on TikTok. And I don't know where my showcase is. When you look on the computer, it's not there. But on the iPhone, or any phone that you're holding, you can see my showcase. But I don't know why it doesn't show up here. But yeah, I have lots of dog products and different things. A blower, leaf blower, Real Men undergarments that are supposed to be really good and super, like 2 times softer than cotton. But yeah, a little bit of everything. So I've been multitasking, trying to survive this thing we call the world we're in. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. In August 19th, a colossal 50-mile wide red sprite ignites the sky, bigger than the entire city in a single flash in Texas skies. Wild. That's pretty wild, those sprites. Have anybody in here seen sprites? Texas sky. All right. Hey, Love Pugs 05. Good to see you. Hi, Trinity. It's science. It's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It's science to see. I'm not reading that right. It's good to see you. And love to you. Douglas Novella. AJ with the WIA files at first. What? Okay, I'm behind. All right. Let's see here. We can give out so many of these a month, and I thought I'd be on here a lot sooner. Poor Pixie. Oh my gosh. It was Yellow Jackets that she got into. I didn't know. I've never ever had that happen, but she's a very curious little puppy, and she is fascinated by all insects. And poor girl, she I guess the hornets can have their nests in the ground. Yeah, I'll show you pictures here. Let me get. And she started barking in the middle of the night for no reason. Hold on, I'll put something up here real quick. All right. Well, I get this. I want to show you. I got distracted. Okay, I'm trying to find something I want to show you. What the heck is going on with this? Well, that's weird. Huh. Sorry, everyone. 1 second. One person running the show over here. I'm trying to do something, and that threw me off on what I was trying to get. Very interesting. What is going on with this? Oh, my computer did an update. And I don't know where all my photos went. Okay. I just want my regular album. Crazy. Okay. Well, forget that. I was going to show you more pictures of what little pixie girl is going through with getting in those yellow jackets. But luckily, I looked up on Chat GPT 3 or on Grok on X, and it told me exactly what to do. So I had Benadryl, and I gave her Benadryl, and then I gave her an oatmeal bath. And within a few days, she was back to herself. So that was crazy. She just had like her hair, she's got straight hair, but her hair was like all wavy, and her little face was so, oh my gosh, it was so big. And yeah, I was very worried about her. Very, very worried. Welcome back in to everybody, the Good Vibe Be Kind tribe. Love you all so much. These are we can give away so many a month, and so I wanted to be sure and get in here and do that. So welcome in, and I'll put the Discord link in. That's part of the thing I do. What is on your mind tonight, everyone? What's the biggest thing on your mind tonight? Put in chat what is up and what you'd like to dive into. Love bugs. Yes, they sure can. Marcus got stung. Oh, last week in his paw, he gave him bandage right away and rubbed honey on it. Ooh, honey, I bet that did work. Okay. Yeah, and so I spent 3 days making sure she was all right. It was terrible. Terrible. And I had an exterminator come out and everything. But, yeah, I mean, trying to manage everything and everything. I just apologize because I do miss you all. So, okay, let's get on to the... And I didn't know that yellow jackets they can sting over and over too, which is horrible. Really horrible. Let's see here. Oh, what's going on? My computer's being crazy. All right. What's crazy is that people are not going to realize that in Georgia, there was a monument that gave instructions in 8 languages on how to rebuild society after an apocalyptic event. The monument also functioned as a compass, a calendar, and a clock, and it was destroyed in 2022 in a bombing from a vandal. People are not going to know this. It's so crazy. So crazy. It's funny to know that, people are not going to even know that I was there. It's crazy. That's funny. Oh, the Virginia missing children. Let's look up that. Let's get some stats on that. Ice cream trucks are everywhere at night in mass abductions in Virginia. It's been an insane amount.
My house at 9 o'clock.
I'm going to play a video for you guys, and then I'll be back to talk about it.
Am I tripping because I'm annoyed that the ice cream man is parked outside my house at 9 o'clock at night?
Your TikTok feed probably looks a lot like this. Dozens of video from everyday people suggesting children recently reported missing in Virginia are victims of mass abductions. But Virginia State Police say that is not the case. Here is what We can confirm. State police, who oversees reports of missing people in the entire state, says 88 children were reported missing statewide last week. I know that number is startling, but state police say many of those children are missing because they ran away from home.
Oh, state police aren't concerned that 88 children went missing in Virginia last week alone. Oh, okay, well that is so comforting. Next question, why aren't they concerned? 2,300 children are missing every single day in the United States. That is a fact. When there is a spike of missing children like this in a state, and when people are reporting seeing weird things that has a connection to children, of course they are going to be concerned. Maybe it's just the cynic in me after following so many true crime cases and missing person cases over the years, but I believe if police tell you to look in one direction, you should look in the opposite from where they're trying to direct you. Virginia cops need to focus on finding those missing children and finding them now, because yes, I am sure some of them could be runaways, just like a lot of missing children are, but that does not mean that they aren't in danger. And what about the rest of them? Because not all 88 of those children are runaways, and cops know that. So what the fuck is going on? I, for one, am proud of the people of Virginia who are keeping their foot on the neck of the cops who are trying to sweep this under the rug and pretend that nothing weird is happening. Because let's just say those ice cream trucks aren't involved in the disappearances of children at all. What the fuck are they doing out at 9, 10 o'clock at night? Like, is that just normal in Virginia? Because I kind of doubt it. And I have heard people saying that they brought their children out at night when they saw the ice cream trucks, like one mother who had 2 children with her, and when she got close to the truck and the truck driver realized that she was with her kids, he took off. Apparently he was not interested in serving children who had a parent with them. And why did the sightings of these ice cream trucks late at night correlate with the spike of 88 children going missing in 1 week in Virginia? And to be clear, I've heard the number 50 since the beginning of the month. I've heard the number 33. Whatever the number is, it is way too high.
It is way too high. Let's ask Grok. See what kind of BS answer this AI is going to give us, okay? Maybe you'll be honest. Doubt it, but we can see. Okay. How many? I'm going to start out kind of vague. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, as of August 13th, 2025, Virginia State Police reported that 3,274 children have been reported missing to the Virginia Missing Children Clearinghouse, MCC, since January 2025. Of these, approximately 141 children, or about 4%, remain missing. For the week of August 3rd through the 9th of 2025, 88 children were reported missing, which is below the 2025 weekly average of 98. The most current and precise figures, I recommend checking the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, website or contacting the Virginia State Police Missing Children Clearinghouse directly at 804-674-2000 or VA Missing at vsp.virginia.gov, as numbers can change daily. Come here, Snickers. Come here, Snickers. Sorry, 1 second, everyone. My little lady. Come here, little lady. Give me a little lady. Oh, there's a baby. Okay. Okay, there we go, baby. That's really crazy. I mean, what in the world's going on here? Okay, so are they the okay, I'm kind of tongue-tied here. Are they, what? I can't believe this. Wow. What ranking in states is Virginia for missing children? I'm kind of like, wasn't expecting that. That's horrible. Oh, weird. Virginia does not have a definitive ranking among the U.S. states for missing children. What? As no comprehensive, up-to-date national ranking based solely on the number of missing children is available from the provided data or widely recognized sources. What? However, Virginia is noted for reporting more missing children to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children than other states due to its proactive policy. What? For reporting more missing children to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children than other states due to its proactive policy of forwarding every missing child case to NCMEC's website, unlike many states that use their own clearinghouses. That's just weird. Isn't that weird? Clearinghouses for missing? What the heck? That's so weird. This is all strange. The centralized reporting makes Virginia numbers appear higher. There's in the database, but it does not necessarily indicate a higher actual incidence of missing children compared to other states. For context, from January to August 13th, 2025, this is insane. Virginia reported 3,274 missing children to the Virginia Missing Children Clearinghouse, MCC, while approximately 1.41%, or 141.4%, still missing as of that date in comparison to the 2024 data of 29,000 total missing children reported nationwide, but state-by-state breakdowns for 2025 are not fully detailed in the provided information. Without comparable data from all states, a precise ranking cannot be determined. That's insane. That's a cop-out. That is such a cop-out. I don't believe that. For the most accurate and current comparison, I recommend checking the NCMEC's database. That's sick. What? That's crazy. 88 is where I'm from. Hey, Ava, Algar, hello. Hey, sarcastic John Giro. 1 is too high, yes. Winchester, you live in, wow, be safe out there, George Klaus. Retro Doomsday Simulation Channel, hello, good to see you. The average is about 2%. Misreporting is a Doge, yeah. Retype that. Why isn't there a national database? They track everything else. Exactly, sarcastic John Gira. I agree. Jeff 7, good to see you. Peace to you too, Daniel Thornton. Hello. Hey, Big J. So that's crazy. Why is it so high? It says Virginia appears to have a high number of reported missing children primarily due to its proactive reporting policy. Unlike many states, Virginia forwards every missing child case for individuals under 21 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Most states report cases only to their own databases or websites, making Virginia's number more visible and seemingly higher in comparison. According to the Virginia State Police, this practice stems from a desire to streamline information for public access and law enforcement coordination, as Virginia is noted by NCMEC. Let's see. The broad definition of missing children includes runaways who make up the majority of cases. From January to August 13th, 2025, 3,274 children were reported missing to the Virginia Missing and Clearinghouse, but only 141 remained missing, indicating Most cases, often runaways, are resolved quickly. The high reporting volume is influenced by their legal requirement for comprehensive tracking. Social media has amplified perceptions of a crisis, with viral posts exaggerating numbers or suggesting mass abductions, which Virginia State Police have debunked, stating no evidence supports such claims. For example, I don't think this is funny, by the way. It's not funny. It's just, I can't believe it. I'm in shock. This is horrible. But August 3rd through the 9th, 2025, 88 children were reported missing, which the weekly average is 98. That's crazy. That's great. It's just crazy. Oh, man. National parks and kids missing, another one. Trinity. Yeah, it is, right? Sarcastic John. It's a crazy deep dark hole in that one. Absolutely. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. I don't know. It's so weird. Okay. What the heck happened to my account? What just happened? There we go. Okay. And then this is interesting. It says this man says 33 Thomas Street is strange. 550-foot tall, windowless skyscraper in New York. He says Edward Snowden's documents reveal that it was used to secretly capture massive amounts of phone call data. This 20th century fortress, built to withstand a nuclear attack, is one of the NSA's most critical spy centers on the U.S. soil. Used to spy on communications across the globe, its true purpose remained hidden for decades until whistleblowers revealed its secrets. A.J. Gentile, the creator and host of the Y-Files, told Sean Ryan that according to Snowden's documents, the AT&T's Long Lines building at 33 Thomas Street in New York City is an NSA facility codename Titan Point, used to capture phone communications. Gentile explains that while officials claim that they only collected metadata, this information is very revealing, as it includes who you can call, their location, and the time of their call. The data allows the government to build a network where if you or a person of interest, anyone you contact, automatically becomes a person of interest as well. Yeah, I've known it for 25 years. Yeah. It's wild. Let's see here. So these Dyson spheres, let's get back to this. I'm curious. Finding a Dyson sphere among the millions of stars observed by any projects like the Gaia satellite or the Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, WISE, and the 2-micron All-Sky Survey, 2 mass, and a daunting task. However, 2 recent studies have taken this challenge and identified several promising candidates. Interesting. I still can't believe that the Recipio went down. That's all I can think about. Was a Recipio going down. That was just crazy. Like, what is going on there? Are the locusts loud in your area? The locusts are so loud here right now. I don't know if you can hear them, but They are so loud. Well, this is interesting. The man who built Twitter, the billionaire who bet everything on Bitcoin, and the theory that it says that Jack Dorsey might be Satoshi Nakamoto. Very interesting. Look at him there. Right here. It's very interesting. Jason Dorsey was born in 1976 in St. Louis. At 15, he wrote a dispatch software used by taxi companies for years. He dropped out of college, moved to California, and by 2006 created Twitter. His first tweet was simple: just setting up my Twitter. Since the early 2010s, Dorsey spoke of decentralization. He admired cyberpunks like Adam Back, and he wore RSA shirts in the 90s, long before Bitcoin existed. And when BTC appeared in 2009, he became one of its earliest high-profile believers. Interesting. And he built Square in 2009, and it started as a simple card reader. But under his leadership, the company became Block and turned into a Bitcoin's biggest corporate supporters, and integrated BTC into Cash App and funded open source developers with Spiral. My voice. Dorsey has said that Bitcoin will unite a divided world, that fixing money could even bring world peace. He committed billions to building infrastructure around it, and every move tied him deeper to Bitcoin's future. And this is where the mystery starts. People noticed strange overlaps with Dorsey's life. The first Bitcoin transaction was on his mother's birthday. Satoshi's last block on his father's birthday. And the forum account was created on November 19th, Jack's own birthday. 2014, a hacker of Satoshi's email claimed he was from St. Louis, and that happens to be Dorsey's hometown. Early in 2009, Satoshi once slipped into the IRC channel without holding his IP, which traced back to California. Dorsey was living and working in San Francisco. Supporters of the theory add more. They say that Dorsey wore Adam Back's RCA shirts in the 90s, and he traveled to Japan weeks before Bitcoin was registered, and that he wrote in 2001 about leaving a mark on the world without leaving a trace. Very interesting. Jack has denied it. In 2020 interview on Lex Friedman, he smiled and said, "No. And if I was, would I tell you?" And most experts dismiss the theory as coincidence. But what do you think? What do you think? It is interesting. It's interesting that it is a mystery. It's interesting. And has anybody seen this Metal Man in the Sky that was in Utah? Someone said I did not have this on my bingo card. Here we go. Here we go. Salt Lake City. This thing appears in the sky. And this makes me think of the Peru aliens what they described in Peru. I covered that a couple years ago.
What is going on? You see that?
There's one there, and there's one like peeking over here. So I see one over here, and there's one there, and then one right over here.
Oh my
It's very strange. And it says Daft Punk is about to drop an album so loud. No, it says deep state testing Bluebeam for the fake alien invasion in the fall. They're going to try one last major event to fear to regain control. Anons have known for years that this was coming. We also know they fail and humanity is about to be set free. This is the last free summer for the deep state actors. Another says, I'm afraid of Mormons are likely up to shenanigans again. And it says, it's Lemmy, whoever Lemmy is. Oh my gosh. They finally come back for me. Daft Punk is in the clouds. Anyone in Utah on here seen this? What is AF? Blue beam and effect? So interesting. So anyways, that's crazy. And it's being reported that the interstellar rock 31 Atlas is currently releasing water while traveling at a speed of 130,000 miles per hour. Interesting. And it says, meanwhile, here on Earth, I am releasing gas as I walk down the hallway at work. And lots of funny comments over here. There's a lot of people are like, what the heck is going on here? Dumping their toilet. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Who knows? Who knows what to think about anything, right? And let's see. Anna Paulina Luna knows a lot about the Book of Enoch. Enoch talks about the fall of angels, angels mixing with mankind, and introducing technology, etc. Luna confesses to being sworn into office on the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible, which still contains the Book of Enoch. So let's hear what she has to say.
I think that some of them were written by prophets, but I mean, Enoch is apparently supposed to predate even the time of Genesis and talk.
The nuttiest one is Ezekiel.
I'm telling you, Enoch is even crazier than Ezekiel.
Like, explain the nuttiness of the Book of Enoch to people.
Well, it's okay. So if you read it, it talks about the fall of angels, thus creating really the precursor civilization that led to the first flood. I think that when you even go into potentially the technology that was given to mankind by these angels, it talks about the hidden beliefs and theories in astronomy, etc., metalworkings, all of it. But it really does explain, you're talking about earlier how you have a lot of these religions around the world that kind of say the same thing. This is kind of the OG text that leads to those stories that we're hearing from many religions around the world. To talk about angels.
So it's interesting. She does talk about the dimensions they come from. Let's see if I can find some more quotes on here that she's done. They're saying some people it's fan fiction. And I'm trying to see if there's anything in here. Interesting. Some of it was discovered in 1947 in Egypt. And it talks about how you should never prevent the eye that never sleeps from getting light. Sounds a bit like iPhones or an AI surveillance state. Eye that never sleeps. Wouldn't that also be your pineal gland? Since she's a psyop for I can't say that too much. Can't say that word. I just won't. I just don't want to get in trouble. So, lots of distractions going on. Absolutely. But it is interesting. There's a lot of things that, there's a lot of things that are, the truth is in amongst some of it somewhere. But, I will be back hopefully very soon. I hope, replay crew, I hope you comment. And thank you everybody in chat for being here. Hitting that thumbs up, and LoveBugs05 for modding and putting out those links. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you sooner than later. So humongous hugs, high fives, and good vibes. And remember, never underestimate the power of kindness. Please be kind, and I hope someone is kind to you. This is Trinity, red or blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Come with me, and you'll see. Hey, Paychecks421, so good to see you. Let's meet everybody. Love Pugs, you're the best. We gotta talk sometime. Love all of you in chat and replay crew. You have no idea how much you mean to me. More than you can imagine. I am so very grateful. So until next time. Mwah.